Hi, my name is Paul Scimonelli, and I'd like to invite you to read my latest book, Joe Cambria, International Super Scout of the Washington Senators. If I were to mention the names Tom Greenwade and Sly Slapnicka, I'm sure you'd say, who? But if I said Mickey Mantle or Bob Feller, you would immediately recognize those two Hall of Famers. The same applies to Joe Cambria. Not many of you know him, but he was one of the most important scouts of Latino talent in the 20th century. Here in the D.C. area, we remember Mickey Vernon, Eddie Yost, Early Wynn, Camilo Pascual, Pedro Ramos, Julio Becker, and Tony Oliva. These great ball players were all scouted and signed by Joe Cambria, and this is his story. In my book, I take you back to when Joe Cambria came to America and fell in love with everything baseball and made enough money to do what he really loved, being involved with baseball. Joe parlayed his business fortune to become a minor league impresario. Needing young men to fill his rosters, he started scouting in Cuba and later in the Caribbean basin, where young boys worshiped the game and dreamed of big league careers. Being a savvy businessman, Joe made connections with the likes of Clark Griffith of the Washington Senators and Horace Stoneman of the New York Giants, who were looking for new talent. During World War II, many big leaguers went to serve in the military, leaving Joe's Cuban signees as valuable replacement players. So much so that in 1942 and 45, the Senators finally cracked the first division in the American League, led by Joe's players.
I hear today, I can believe I hear. This place right here look like my home in Cuba, when my father built a field that the young kid was able to play baseball. I'd like to thank you, Jen, Rob, and the Cooper Star Committee, and Joe Cambria, the scout of Minnesota Twins. They give me the opportunity to sign me and come to the United States.
Joe Cambria became the Super Scout upon whom Clark Griffith and Major League Baseball relied to find brilliant young players, both Cuban and American. I hope you'll read my biography of one of the greatest purveyors of baseball talent the Major Leagues ever had, Joe Cambria, International Super Scout of the Washington Senators, available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and McFarland Press. Thanks a lot.